Oh, hey, Ronnie, I forgot to tell you. I stole your police vehicle last night.
Oh, where'd you go?
To an exorcism. Next on Men Are So Smart. Welcome to the show. It's time for everybody's favorite segment, Corvette Ronnie's Crime Beat.
So, if you're looking to build a career in law enforcement, it's probably not a good idea to use your dad's unmarked sheriff's vehicle to mess with your ex and her new bae. That's what the kids say, by the way.
Bae?
They have the bae. But that's exactly what Palm Beach Sheriff's Cadet Christopher Combs of Boynton Beach did. He's the son of a Palm Beach Sheriff's Lieutenant.
Combs and two of his friends, Brush
and Hair Dryer,
this time drove back and forth past the couple in a pickup truck, yelling at them before heading off, according to a sheriff's arrest report. But just after 1 a.m., Combs, Brush, and Curlers returned, this time in his dad's patrol car. DiCarlo and Roberts drove away in the Bronco. That's when a gray Ford Taurus, boy, there's a lot of cars in this story,
man,
passed them and made a U-turn, investigators said.
So moments later, red and blue lights lit up behind them, and Roberts pulled over. DiCarlo immediately recognized a voice from the car's public address system as Combs, whom she'd dated for 5 years previously.
She probably knows his voice pretty good, I would
Probably think. Got a little bit, familiar with it. Roberts said he could hear the voice laughing as he was ordered out of his Bronco to get on the ground and empty his pockets.
What was he thinking? They're good. They know it's him.
Yeah, I don't think they were thinking.
At one point, a passenger in the unmarked car got out and put a metal object on the back of Robert's head, I would assume simulating a gun.
Correct.
Before stealing his wallet and pocket knife, because you can't beat a good pocket knife.
Right. An investigator spoke with Combs' dad, who said he was out of state and that his son had parked his car at a friend's house. Deputies went to that house in West Boca and found the car still felt hot, meaning it had just been driven recently.
That's one of them tricks you police use.
Yes.
Always feeling the hood.
Yeah, it doesn't work on a Tesla.
What? That's right. Get your hand off my hood.
Combs denied driving his dad's car, adding it was parked at his friend's house all day. Yeah. In a phone call overheard by investigators, he said he got upset when he saw DiCarlo and Roberts together and started messing with them, according to the report.
You know, this is like taking it a little bit too far. This guy is obsessed with this girl. I can see it already. Yeah. Because, believe it or not to this degree, but I know what that's like to be obsessed with a girl. You know, let's tell that story.
Okay.
This is about what women will do to men. Years ago, I was going with this girl. We were cohabitating. I was working at a radio station locally in Sacramento. My time working there was running out. It was time for me to move along. So I accepted a position in Salt Lake City, and this girl and I decided that we would try to have a long-distance relationship.
Okay.
I'm not sure how this fits into the Crime Beat segment, but I'm in too deep. So long story short, we broke up while I was there, and I was devastated. Shortly after that point, I came home to Sacramento, and I started seeing this other girl who was really, really cute, super cute. Her name was Jan. My birthday rolled around, and I got these roses delivered to the door with no card.
Oh, that's never good.
They were yellow roses, and girl number one, she and I, that was our color rose. My immediate thought, it was girl number one who sent them anonymously.
Of course.
What did I do? I called her, which I never should have.
No.
She denied it, which she should have.
Even if she did send them.
So, what did I do? I drove over to her house and put the roses on her doorstep. Like I was giving them back with a little note that said, sorry, I can't accept these.
It's kind of like throwing the opposing team's baseball back into the playing field when they hit a home run.
Yeah, it is exactly like that, Ronnie. So, long story, I get this call later in the day, and girl number one says to me, I don't know what the hell you're doing. You need to come get these flowers. They're not from me. Please get it through your head.
That didn't work.
Not until the girl number two called and said, did you get anything delivered to your door today? Oh, Girls make you do crazy things. That's what happened in that story.
Yep.
We're doing Corvette Ronnie's crime beat, believe it or not. And here's story number 2 for you.
There's a county jail nurse in Oklahoma, and she's facing possible criminal charges for allegedly performing an exorcism on an inmate and delaying medical help for the woman.
Jail employees reported that Herlong Jackson, 67, said, I revoke you, demons, as the female inmate thrashed about and screamed. The inmate died the next day. Wow.
She may have died that same day without the exorcism, though.
That's true. She got one extra day.
Maybe the nurse prolonged her life. We don't know.
There's 2 sides to every story. We know that.
An Oklahoma County sheriff told the jail's medical provider that Jackson, their employee, the nurse, is banned from the jail where she worked for more than 6 years. It's our position that because of this incident, she cannot work in this facility. You think? Her job is to provide medical care. Doing what she did was not providing medical care.
All right, check this out. The story goes on. In an interview, Jackson denied the incident. Oh, brother, she said. No, I didn't do an exorcism. The patient didn't die, by the way, on my shift.
That's the most important thing.
I would not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
I would appreciate if you wouldn't try to sensationalize something that's already been settled. Or so I thought.
Yeah, I don't think it was. The inmate of Allen, Oklahoma was arrested February 7th after she jumped out of a moving car. Maybe she was going to die anyway. Who knows?
She had a death wish.
Yeah, police found methamphetamine in her purse and probably in her system too.
3 days later, around 5:15 in the morning, detention officers and Jackson responded to Freeman's cell because she was having what looked like a seizure. The sheriff's investigator reported Freeman was reportedly under medical observation after her arrest.
The nurse couldn't take the woman's vital signs because she was thrashing around too much. She reportedly later described Freeman as having supernatural strength.
Now, Ronnie's going to demonstrate this for us right now. Could you please thrash around too much? These are signs to look for, and we do this as kind of a public service to you, so you'll know what you're looking for if somebody close to you is getting exercised and you want to know what thrashing looks like.
Next time you go to the doctor and they try to take your blood pressure, do that.
Thrash around.
Thrash around just a little bit.
They
like
love
30
that.
seconds. It really takes the edge off a little bit.
One witness reported Jackson asked whether anyone would mind if she performed an exorcism, during which she said, Again, I love this.
This is good.
This is the Men Are So Smart Playhouse Players. I revoke you! I revoke you, demons!
To make the thing of the cross right there.
You know, I'm not really authorized to do that.
Probably not either.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding about the revoking and the...
So detention officers were eventually able to restrain Freeman and take her to the jail's medical floor. She was found unresponsive in her cell at 4:50 in the morning the next day, and she died a short time later. An autopsy determined she died of an acute coronary event linked to methamphetamine use.
Yeah, that kind of explains the thrashing deal.
Yep.
Thank you very much for watching. We sure appreciate it. This has been Corvette Ronnie's Crime Beat. information to get a hold of us below. Please send us your emails. We would appreciate it. We love your response. We enjoyed the hell out of doing this show. And you watching means a great deal to us. Our sponsors are below. We ask that you support them when and where you can. That's Corvette Ronnie and Lougallagher. This has been another edition of Men Are So Smart.